welcome back again to today's broadcast. Let's look into what is going on in Finland concerning the court case of Simon Ekpa and Nigerian government. In fact, since the court case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Simon Ekpa, you have been witnessing different things entirely. Starting from the mask wearing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, down to the issue of using artificial intelligence to ask and to call for a witness against somebody in court. And this is happening in the case of Simon Ekpa in Finland, where the Nigerian authority is now using artificial intelligence to witness against someone in Finland. In fact, in this video, don't skip any part of it. Make sure you watch to the end, because this is our sister, this is our Biafran activist. She's going to explain to us a lot of things that are going on in Finland and what David Masanga said concerning all those issues and all those things that is happening using artificial intelligence and the rest of it. You know, in fact, in the issue of Nigeria and the Biafra, right from the beginning, right from day one to date, a lot of things that is going on, something that has not been happened in any court around the world is taking place in the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the issue of Simon Ekpa. Nigerian government, they have been finding it very difficult and finding every means to make sure that they silence anything concerning Biafra and anything concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. That is why they are going extra mile to be using both artificial intelligence, both using of mask, both using anything at all to make sure that they get what they want. And that is how cruel they are to their aim to get whatever they want to get, because they are not minding of spending anything or of doing anything just to make sure that they sentence those two men that is fighting for the survival of their own people. That is how it is. And this structure of the country, it is led for right from day one that the creation of Nigeria started. They want to keep Nigeria one by all means, no matter what. Even though if everybody in this country perish today, they don't care. They don't care. They just want to keep Nigeria one by all means. Even though when they see that this thing they are doing it is wrong, but they will continue doing it because of why? According to what the British, what they promised to British, they want to keep Nigeria by all means. Just watch by yourself, then you will understand what is going on in Finland concerning the artificial intelligence and Simon Ekpa. I was about to watch, like, subscribe, and share for everyone to see things happening in Biafran.
Biafrans, have you ever heard that robot witness against someone? Have you ever imagined? Have you ever heard the story that inside the court, robot testified against an accused? Imagine what happened inside the Finnish court yesterday. A robot testified against our PM Simon Ekpa. A robot stood as a witness against him inside the Finnish court, including important message from our Papa, Dr. David Masanga, about what happened inside the court yesterday. All this and more will be detailed in this particular video. If only you can watch it to the very end. Greetings, my wonderful people. Today is 11th of August 2026. I am back again with another latest and trending update, my people. Fresh one for that matter, about the robot that testified against our PM in the court yesterday. This particular robot is coming from the end of the zoo terrorist government. An agent from the zoo terrorist government decided to become a robot and testified against PM, and the Finnish authority allowed it. My people, imagine. This is strange and also something unheard of. So, my people, let us dive into the news already. Then we'll see other important updates. Please watch this video to the very end. And do not forget to give this video a like so that YouTube go push it out for more of our people to be able to see it. Share it with other Biafrans also. While we await what will be happening inside the court today, stay tuned on this channel for more of this update. Turn your post notification bell on so that you will not miss out in any video that will upload. The first update here, coming from our Papa, Dr. David Masanga, said it could have been a robot. It could have been a robot. Let us see the detail. Statement on identification and evidence. It is getting sweeter and sweeter, but whatever you do as an African, never try to cross international court, because hear what my professor of international law taught me, which I enjoy so much. Remember that a telephone conversation by itself does not establish the identity of the person who made or received the call. A telephone conversation by itself does not establish the identity of the person who made or received the call. There must be reliable and independent evidence connecting the telephone number and the person who allegedly used it to the individual appearing before the court. My professor of international law in 1991 told me that possession of a passport does not by itself prove that a person traveled to a particular country. In passport America, it doesn't show that you have traveled to that America. He is telling us what a professor friend told him, all the thing he taught him. Let's continue so that we'll go understand where he's driving to. Where the passport contains no visa, entry stamp, exit stamp, or any other independent travel evidence, it cannot alone establish that the person was physically present in that country at the relevant time. He's telling us that someone that owns a passport of a particular country without a visa, entry stamp, and the rest of them, all of us, we understand this thing now. It doesn't mean that that person have ever been to that country on a passport. Yeah, let's continue. If it is alleged that the person you spoke to on the telephone is the same person now before the court, ask that the evidence establishing that identity and the alleged travel to the relevant country be clearly identified and properly proven. My professor also told me to ask anyone on earth if the person one speaks to via phone is not identified, then he could be a robot, then acquit. That is why I love international law at all costs. I dedicate this post to my children. Good folk. End my days, my people. When I don't hear them, our people, there is this popular phrase that always say that Oya tulinu kawara ya negeji we nwanne ya nara n'iyi. Meaning that if someone gave you a proverb and also at the same time interpret it for you, so our Papa here decided to speak to us very late yesterday night. I think by maybe 11 a.m. or 12 a.m. Koji drop all these posts about what happened in our PM Simon Ekpa's appeal this thing proceeding yesterday. If you watch what happened yesterday, apart from that first video that all of them drop, none of them make any posts regarding what happened inside the court. And after everything, I received an update that they gave them strict warning. And I think this same warning from the Finnish court was also directed to our Papa, Dr. David Masanga. Makan Hamanoff from Ebono kind of wanted the major updates about what is happening, like the pure one, undiluted one, about what is going on in our PM Simon Ekpa's appeal. So, how can someone now or mad na phone inside the Finnish court? You're gonna hear everything where he said here. Now, parable as my professor, on what a professor, he's just trying to pass across a message to us. You can go back and read all the things he stated here. How can you use via phone call to lay accusation or witness against someone? The title say that how can a robot testify against an accused? Someone through a phone call where you guys were asking the person question. The person was saying things against PM and the Finnish government, the Finnish authority. The judge, not in charge of our PM Simon Ekpa's case, accept that. So if the person cannot come physically to the court, it means that the person is nothing but a robot. If you're sure for the person, but remember, that it was 2 or 3 days ago. On Friday, they expected the zoo terrorist government, some people from the SDOS to come and testify against our PM Simon Ekpa. But shockingly, strangely, they did not come. They failed to appear. Now they are not doing it via telephone. They are not doing it via phone call. They can't come. They are not using phone to say this against our PM. Remember that yesterday I brought a particular date, some important date for this particular appeal. Come on, take your time before we go on to the next updates I have for you. Look at this important date. You can see the first date is from 5th, 7th, 8th of August 2026. But our PM Simon Ekpa's closed door section, which has come and gone. We are done with that. So from yesterday, we happened to be 10th of August down to 13th of August, which is 4 days, happened to be a public section for our PM and also dedicated for the zoo terrorist government to use it and bring out every lies, every evidence they have against our PM to stop him from getting freedom. So bring in their evidences, the charges they have against our PM, to prove to the court beyond every reasonable doubt that our PM does not deserve justice. So Yakahaneme, now the zoo gets since yesterday. Those terrorist government, they are the one that owns yesterday, today, tomorrow, and even next tomorrow, which happened to be Thursday. So they have these 4 days to bring out all the accusation, the charges they have against our PM. So Yaka, one of their agents, now decided no one the boss to come before the court. No, you me through telephone. I wait boy on a phone. We not nonsense. That is what our daddy told us. So remember that according to this important date, I told you now yesterday that from 17th down to 18th of August will be the day that our PM will not put up his defense. The day he will speak his truth. He will defend himself properly. He will stand and be able to quash all these accusations leveled against him by the zoo terrorist government. Man came in a telephone call, or you make a text message, call WhatsApp message, Hage will take against him today. Who knows? So 17, 18 is for PM, but from 10 down to 13 is for zoo terrorist government to bring out every allegation, accusation, evidences they have against him. Then on 20 and 21st of August, as it was slated on this particular document on your screen right now, will be judgments. Like the day they will finalize the whole thing. Maybe judgment will be happening around 20 or 21st. Except something came out that will make them to extend that particular date. But if everything goes as planned, the judgment will be happening around 20 or 21st of August. So guys, that brings me to this particular update I saw this morning from a legit source. And confirming that truly that our PM will be in charge from 17th of this August. This very update is coming from the table of our people that is currently in Finland supporting our PM. All had dropped this update this morning. Let us read it. The update reads, PM Simon Ekpa will take the center stage in the court on the 17th. Queen of all updates, I know they bring fake news. All my news here are legit. I go confirm. I go do verification. I will do all to make sure that I'm giving you undiluted update. You can see it. PM Simon Ekpa will take the center stage in the court on the 17th. How many will join us in Finland? So my people, they are asking for help. How many Biafrans are going to join them? Because since on the 4th of August, many of them leave with their base, where they are basing, from different countries in diaspora. They came in from different countries. Some came from USA, some from Georgia, some from Canada, and the rest of them. And since that day, they have been in Finland spending money. Accommodation na money, feeding na money they go. They are not making money, rather they are spending the one they have saved. And know that once you left your business in place, my people, forget it too. Money, you are losing money. Even if you're not eating that money, remember that time is money. How many days now? and they are still meant to spend more days again. Other reason because they are asking many Biafrans to come and join them. When they be a change here, so that this set will go. For other Biafran to remain with our PM, Ekpa will not gonna run the up between 20 or 21st of this August, my people. All need our support. He needs people that will stand in solidarity. Let the Finland government, let them see that he has people. They have been seeing that he have people that love and cherish him since the day one of that appeal up till now. Oh my God, garden along the line, maybe within this week, many of them will now left and no one again will be with him. I say, so Biafrans, I beg, there's still time for you to go and stand with him if you can afford it. Even if you can afford it, but you don't have chance, you can ask people around. Oh, when admission, no one did the willing to go, to leave whatever they are doing to go. If they see someone that will sponsor them, please, Biafrans, I beg. Our PM need people right now. I am telling you the truth. I am praising every one of them, and I am praying for every single one of them. No one is exception in this particular prayer, that it will be well with them. God Almighty will replenish it for them double. So moving on to another important update that came in. Our Papa, Dr. David Masanga, in another broadcast, this morning, he shared it again on his platform this morning. The reason why Biafrans are asking for freedom from the hands of Zoo terrorist government. Watch this particular broadcast. Listen to all that this man stated here, my people, and tell me what you think in the comment section. Please don't forget to like and share this with other Biafrans. Stay tuned on this channel because more of what is happening in the Finland, in the Finnish court today, will be coming on this channel. And there's another update coming from our Papa, Ihemere, about 2 days ago. I'm going to bring it very soon. Stay tuned on the channel. Turn your post notification bell. Let us listen to this particular broadcast by him.
Progress at all.
Let's go to a court in Finland now that has sentenced a controversial leader of a Nigerian secessionist movement to 6 years in prison. What is his offense according to the law?
There is no offense. How do you... Let me look here. Madam, these people are simply saying Biafra, Nigeria, is no more. And they have the right in Europe to say so. 2, Nigerian system itself has said they don't... the court relied on intelligence from Nigeria. Asanda, which Nigerian intelligence can give you the credibility? It's corrupt, underfunded, compromised by terrorists. They have recruited the terrorists in intelligence system. So the information, Finland collapsed in its all democratic format. When it said it relied on Nigeria's intelligence information. Anybody can come up and say, Asanda is doing this, that. Do you go and use that intelligence? Finland is one country that is now changing from proper democratic institutions to being corruptly entering Africa by paying huge sums to get contracts. Finland has been given contracts with Nigeria. Nigeria has given them to build dams, gas pipelines, and so many dispensaries. They are corrupt. They just wanted to get this guy to appease the Nigerian government. If you look at the evidence, I've read the entire evidence of how the 3 judges came to a conclusion. I bet if it was in South African court, it would be thrown out on the first day. There is no judgment where you say you use the intelligence, Nigerian intelligence, when Nigeria itself has terrorists, part of the intelligence system in Nigeria. They are terrorists, and they have admitted. And they have admitted they have recruited some. So which intelligence information did they use? I'm telling you, that sentence is going to be quashed by the European Court of Human Rights in Strasbourg. It will be quashed. that guy will walk out free.
So what now then for Simon Ekpa, this Finnish citizen of Nigerian descent? Must he go the human rights route, as you say?
I want to tell you, originally these people wanted to kidnap this man quietly at night. Thanks God, people started going to European court somewhere, and volunteers stopped it and told Finland that you are in trouble. We know what you are doing. They wanted to take him to without even going through the court. This man is a Finnish. Is a Finnish citizen. He has been in Finland for over 30 years. Why do you now, where do you take him? What has he done? He's simply saying Nigeria needs to be rearranged. All of us in Africa know that Nigeria has collapsed. All of us in Africa know there is no administration in Nigeria. All of us know that Nigeria is a country without a country and a state without a state. Governance has collapsed. And these people are simply saying, can we rearrange Nigeria and go away? It's like what I have told you about the Congo. Biafrans are over 80 million people out of 250. There are people killing people there. There are terrorists coming down daytime and they take over your house, take over your farm, feed on your food, kill your people. They are there. It is happening. And African Union has not said any word. United Nations Security Council has not said any word. United Nations habitually court sentenced Nigeria to a country which has abducted people, killed people, and if you have such reports, how can you sentence a man for 6 years when you know that the state you are dealing with is a rogue state?
Let's go to Burkina Faso now. The government there has passed a law banning homosexuality. What kind of sentences will those who are found guilty face?
You know, that is something in Africa which is, you and I, some of us live in Britain. I've lived in Britain for 40 years. And we know these things take place in UK. They are there, everybody, nobody. Do your business, I do my business. But this is in Africa, some countries, like my country, Uganda, the laws are very clear. I did not expect anything else. Even in Nigeria itself, even in Ghana, everything, the same law. Africans will, on this one, Africa has just accepted, and all of them have talked in one voice. Asanda, there is nothing. Even the punishment could be worse in Burkina Faso, because Burkina Faso is a military regime, and if you are found doing those type of things, go and do them somewhere else, but not in Burkina Faso. Just as Uganda, the laws are very strict, worse. Maybe in Africa there is only South Africa, which is your country, which allows some of those ideas. But most of the countries in Africa, I think it is a new concept that it has not been taken very seriously by those countries.
Before we run out of time, let's touch on Ghana. The president there, John Mahama, has removed the chief justice in the country, Justice Gertrude Araba Tokono, from office. We had discussed earlier how she was facing allegations of misbehavior. Who will replace her? Is there a replacement at this stage that they're looking at?
I think they will go through the tribunal that the parliament put the name to. The parliament to Justice Commission, which is set up by the president. Some of these places in Africa, they do things very well, but then they turn up to do things badly. I don't know where the bad relationship, the bad blood between the chief justice and the president came about. But in Ghana, the constitution allows the president to choose a chief justice of his or her own choice. So it is like in Uganda. The chief justice is chosen by the president. The chief of Supreme Court is chosen by the president. All judges are chosen by the president. And then names are taken to once they are chosen, the names are taken to parliament for vetting. That is it. The only country which I've seen in Africa where judges are chosen by the public is Kenya. Kenya does choose their judges. They put you on a panel. They put you on an interview publicly. People write and say, no, that woman is a thief. She stole my chicken. She should not become a judge. So it will be the same. Mahama needs a judge who can be doing his manifesto. It's not just as like American system. They have an American system in Ghana. If the conservative, the Democrats are in power, they change almost everything, and then Republicans also come and change everything. So I think there is nothing wrong with that, but I don't know what brought the two not to work together. It is corruption cases, allegations, and so many other things. But in Africa,
how do you think this entire debacle makes the judiciary of Ghana look, or is the reputation not going to be so much on the judiciary but rather on the president?
It is. It dents. Ghana has been one of the best countries where you can enter and feel free, my sister Sandra, that this is you and Africa. When such things start coming, I get worried. But I think it won't dent much because there is a lot of freedom in Ghana. There is a lot, is doing something. The economy is picking up, not like the other time when the CD was going down. I think it still has some popularity. Mr. Mahama is a good Democrat, but as I've told you, he's my friend. I don't know where he went wrong with the Chief Justice.
All right.
But remember, during the tenure of Nana Addo, he was accused of some cases where I think this judge did not handle properly.
My people, this is Dr. David Masanga defending Biafra agitation, defending the reason why our PM is being sentenced, that he is fighting a just cause. Just that he said that, let my people go. Enough of this marginalization, enough of this torture, enough of this demeaning attitude you guys are putting on every Igbo man or woman. We want to be free or be hojo. Our people have a popular phrase that said that nwata choba nke ya akpo ya ajo maka na ọ na-achọ nke ya ka ha ji kpọọ ya terrorist. They are now laying charges, terrorism charges against him. Biafran, drop your opinion in the comment section. Drop some words of prayer as our PM will be taking up again, as he's going to be having another session again in the court. So because this is beyond us, but it's not beyond our God. I will see you guys again very soon. Stay tuned on the channel for more of these updates. Bye bye.
Oh yes, that is it. Anything that did not happen in Nigeria will never happen in anywhere in this world. Anything that you see that did not happen in Nigeria or between Nigeria, we don't see it happen anywhere around the world. Because in this country, anything faced by Nigerian, by the zoo, by all those terrorist governments, anything that did not happen within them will never happen anywhere in this world. A system whereby we are seeing robots calling for a witness or calling for witness against somebody in a court, it is very, very terrifying. Very, very. And now, I don't know what the Finland, what type of money did they collect from the Nigerian government, and then what type of deal did they have with them? We don't really understand. It is not by force to remain in a country where you don't want. It is not by force. And according to what David Masanga said here, that he's calling for the rearrangement of Nigeria. That is all. Everybody knows that the system that this country is being built on is not working. It's not favoring anybody. Be you north, be you south, be you west, east, or be you center. It is not favoring anybody. The only people that can tell you that Nigeria is working is only the politician and their children, those that are benefiting from the pain of the poor man. That's are the people that will tell you that Nigeria is, in fact, it is working, is the most beautiful country in this world. But whenever anything happens to them, if it is ordinary malaria or ordinary small headache happen to them, they will take their children, take their wife, and take themselves, fly out from the country to the foreign land to treat themselves. If you come to education, from ordinary councillor in your local government to the top, they have their own children in abroad studying there, then they will now leave the poor man children to die here and to study here, when they know that everything you are studying here is a waste of time and a waste of energy. Then they will now tell you that Nigeria is working. Their aim is to keep Nigerian poor forever and to keep themselves rich forever. Somebody now come in trying to tell you that, come, let's address this situation, this problem. Let us organize it in a way that it will be working for everybody. The next thing the government will do is to make sure that they tag the person a terrorist, do him as if he's not a human being. But when the main terrorist is moving everywhere, carrying guns, and they buying people everywhere, they will not do anything. But somebody who call for dialogue, who call for division, and who call for rearrangement of the country, the person will become a terrorist and the person become a victim. Then somebody will now tell you that Nigeria will work. How come? When the people who are there will never allow the country to work. In fact, it is very, very shameful and very, very shocking. That is how it is. I would like your comment, and I would like to subscribe and share for everyone to see the thing that is going on in the country. So thank you for watching.